Hello, hello, it's Roland Mills, a classically trained opera singer and former starving artist. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to inspire you to make money and build real wealth, so subscribe for more personal finance conversations. Today, I'm going over why investing is something you need to start right now. By the end of this video, you will understand how investing helps you to grow your money, to save for retirement, and reach your financial goals. By the way, this is not one of those get rich quick videos, so if you're here for that, you can leave right now. This is a get rich right video. It takes time, but it's easy. We are having these discussions because who you are with 10 bucks is who you will be with 10 million bucks. So learn the habits that build wealth now so you don't wind up squandering a great deal of wealth later. Another video on that coming soon. Before we get started, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could
smash the like button.
It helps spread the word to other people like you. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future tips that I'll be dropping along the way. Quick disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor. I'm just an opera singer on YouTube sharing what information has worked for me in the hopes that it will inspire you to grow your wealth as well. Alrighty then, let's get into it. Investing helps you grow your money. The stock market has many short-term ups and downs, but over time, despite recessions and depressions, it has risen dramatically in value. In fact, over the last 10 years, the S&P 500 has averaged over 13.6% returns every year. That means if you were to invest $1,000 into the stock market at a 13.6% yearly return and just forget about it, in 30 years, that $1,000 would be worth over $57,000. That is money that you did not have to work for. Here, let me show you what that looks like. Bear with me if it looks terrible. I am just barely learning how to use iMovie. So please comment below if you have any advice for me on how to make my edits snappier, this whole thing smoother, you know what you're talking. You see, every penny that you invest becomes a little mini version of you, putting on its little work tie and its little briefcase to go make you more money. And then that little guy that it pops out, goes and makes more money. And then that guy goes out and makes more money. This is a phenomenon called compound interest, and it will be your best friend. I've posted a link in the description to the compound interest calculator that I just used, so you can daydream as well. But please wait till the end of the video to give it a try, because I will be blowing your mind with what's possible. Now, just because I love you all, I will let you in on a great way to get your hands on some free money right now. So I've left a link to an investing platform named Webull in the description. Right now, they will give you 4 free stocks if you use my link and fund your account with 100 bucks. You'll need to do this anyway to start investing, so why not pick up free money along the way, right? Free money, there you go. Tell me thank you. Investing helps you save for retirement. Let me tell you a story. I spent 7 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars going to some of the best schools to learn how to sing opera. I got fairly good at it too. When I was in high school deciding what career path to choose, I had big dreams about becoming famous and traveling the world. I thought I'd meet a lot of cool people along the way and connect with so many different kinds of audiences. And you know what? I did. I performed in the US, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, England, the Caribbean, where I'm from, and multiple times in Italy and Germany as well. By the way, New Zealand was my absolute favorite, and I highly suggest visiting there and eating just as much hokey pokey ice cream as possible. It's amazing. I can't even. I've traveled the globe and had a firm picture in my head for what I wanted to accomplish. What I failed to consider, however, was how I was gonna eat, support a family, and most importantly, what I was going to do once I stopped singing. It wasn't until after grad school, when I had to actually pay bills and make rent, that I realized I might be in for a rough life. While I was doing an internship with an opera company in Boston, I got to chat with some artists who'd performed on many of the greatest stages, like the Met and La Scala and Sydney Opera House. I thought I'd be blown away by how much money they were earning, especially after learning that Pavarotti, one of my favorite tenors, had a net worth of $275 million. What I learned was that only like the top 0.3% of opera singers wind up earning this amount. Everyone else struggles hard. And then at the end, when they stop singing, if they haven't already landed a teaching gig somewhere, they find themselves trying to transition to another career and picking up an entry-level job at age 45. Maybe you're a painter or an instrumentalist or an actor, or maybe you're not an artist at all and just, working a regular 9-to-5. Generally speaking, this applies to you too. The top 1% own the vast majority of this country's wealth, so this information is still relevant to you. After grad school, I got hired as a waiter in a restaurant, as many of us artists tend to do, and wound up making okay money. I didn't believe it was enough to secure my retirement though. Little did I know, all I needed was a little financial wisdom, discipline, and the willpower to achieve delayed gratification, and I would have been just fine. Remember that $1,000 to $57,000 example I gave earlier? Now what would happen if instead of just leaving that $1,000 investment alone, you helped it along by investing another $1,000 the next month, and another $1,000 the next month, or even better, another $1,000 every month for 30 years. That's right. At a 13.6% yearly return, compound interest would turn your investments into over $5 million. Let's look at that compound interest calculator to see exactly, what that amount would be. The average age of retirement is 64 for men and 62 for women. If you graduate from college at 22 and immediately start investing, you'd retire with over $5 million at age 52. Not only that, you could live very well off of the yearly returns without diminishing your $5 million nuts. Remember that 13.6% yearly return? Well, 13% or 13.6% of $5 million is $680,000 a year. Now, of course, you'll have to pay up to 20% in capital gains tax, but that's still around $544,000 to spend on whatever every year without fear of that money going away. This is how investing can help you reach your financial goals. Can you imagine what you would do with $544,000 every year that you did not have to work for? If you were an artist like me, can you imagine how much your creativity could be unlocked if you didn't have that fear of the future hanging above your head? This is how investing will help you reach your financial goals. Would you buy a new fancy car? Would you buy your children their first house, or send your grandkids to college? Or would you just move to the Caribbean and live on the beach every day all day? Either way, comment below and tell me what you would do with that much money. I'll reply to every comment. I love daydreaming. Remember that if you're gonna invest this way, it requires a ton of patience. You must resist the temptation to sell your stocks when you see a little bit of growth, and also resist the fear that tells you to sell your position when your portfolio goes into the red and starts to fall. You never actually gain or lose money until you sell your position. So as long as nothing is fundamentally wrong with the companies you've invested in, stay the course and hold for at least 5 to 10 years at least. Now you might be thinking, but Roland, I'm young now. I don't want to wait till I'm all old and wrinkly and saggy to hit the beach. Saggy? Well, I have the answer to that too, which I will share in another video. I suppose you'll just have to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to make sure that you don't miss out. Also hit that like button if you haven't gotten around to doing so yet. So just to summarize today's video, you need to start investing right now. If you need an investing app to get started, I've left a whole bunch of links to Webull, Robinhood, M1 Finance, and Stash in the description. These links will grant you free money or stocks when you fund your account, so tell me thank you. Through compound interest, investing in the stock market will help you grow your money over time, so long as you pick the right set of stocks, ETFs, index funds, etc., etc. The money that you invest will keep making more money for you, resulting in exponential growth beyond what you had originally deposited. You can use this wealth to live on once you retire, and it will help you to achieve your financial goals. The more you earn, the more you can invest, and the more you'll wind up with at the end. Why am I doing the whole presidential finger thing, thumb finger? Invest now, do it now. Also, a strong mind is important if you're going to be successful at this, so don't sell early, and I don't recommend day trading. That is far more risk than I personally am willing to experience, and it's, in my opinion, closer to gambling than it is to investing. Follow these steps and you'll be just fine financially once you've reached the end of your working days. Well, That's the end of today's video. I hope you found it educational and entertaining. I'll eventually monetize this channel just so YouTube will blast it out to more people, but I really am not doing this for the money. I'm doing this because I truly believe that there must be a way for us artists to create without being starving artists. So stay tuned for more personal finance tips, reaction videos, and stories from my days as a performer in the future. In the meanwhile, feel free to follow me on Instagram and comment down below if there's a specific topic you'd like to see me tackle next. Till the next time, I hope you all keep creating and spreading love through your art. That is something that money cannot buy, and it's the best part of the human experience. Much love. Bye.